welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a review of my Muscle Chef's vegan range. So this is actually the second time I've ordered from my Muscle Chef because I wanted to make sure that I actually really did like the brand before I filmed a video on them. So a couple of the meals I knew that I would definitely like, but there were definitely some that I've tried this time that I hadn't tried the first time. So I will give a full review of 6 different meals that I purchased from my Muscle Chef. Just a bit about my Muscle Chef. It's basically a meal delivery service, kind of similar to Soulara. I did a review on Soulara a while back. I'll leave that link in the top right corner here. So it's just a meal delivery service where they have pre-made meals in separate little packages, and all you have to do is heat it up in the microwave for 1.5 to 2 minutes. So it's super convenient if you don't really have too much time for meal prep, and it can be really beneficial for people who are trying to hit certain targets with their nutritional intake, because you know exactly what's in there. You can choose meals that are either higher in protein or higher in carbs or whatever it is that you're trying to target. There's also higher calorie options, lower calorie options. They have a large range of different things. This meal delivery service is not solely vegan, so most of their product offering does include animal products. However, they do have this new really good vegan range, so I really wanted to show you guys what they have on offer. And it's also really good if you are ordering it with a family member who does consume animal products, because then you can just do the same order all together, and it's quite convenient with that. So I hope you enjoy this review, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Bye! So I quickly just wanted to show you how it arrives. So I set my delivery time as between midnight and 7 a.m. So when I woke up around 6 a.m, it was outside my door and ready to be unpacked. It has some freezer bags in there, so everything stays nice and cool. I think they recommend not leaving it for more than 5 hours, just because, if it was very hot outside, it could get warm. But my freezer packs were still frozen. And then I just unpacked it all. I did get about 10 different meals, but a lot of them were double up, so I'm just showing you 6 reviews. And let's start with number 1. So the vegan butter chicken. This one I had tried in my previous order, and I knew I was gonna like it, and I was really keen. So this one is very tasty. I would recommend. I like to serve this with some extra greens just because I like to get an extra veggies into my meal. I would rate this one probably 10 out of 10, honestly. It's really yum. It's got great flavor, heaps of protein, and the vegan chicken is really yummy and satisfying. So on to meal number 2, I have got this Mexican superfood bowl. So this one is also very yummy, but I think I'm only going to rate it an 8 out of 10, just because, I feel like you definitely need to add some salad in it to kind of bulk it out a bit. It's not super filling. So what I did was add some coleslaw as well as some fresh avocado, because the avocado that comes in it, who really likes warm avocado? I think it's like avocado mixed with some flavorings and stuff, so I didn't even really taste it that much. It kind of just mixed with the veggies that it came with. But I definitely think you have to add something to this to make it a full meal. So that's why I'm going to rate this one an 8 out of 10. But I will say the flavor is on point, and it was really, really nice. So on to meal number 3. This is a golden noodle stir fry. I'm going to rate this one a 9 out of 10 because I really do like the flavor of this, and it has a double hit of protein. So it has the tofu, but it also has a plant-based mince in there. So it's got a good hit of protein, a delicious flavor, and I really like the noodles. I don't often cook with noodles, so it's nice to have that as a change. And again, here I am serving it with some extra veg. I have a handful of spinach as well as about 70 grams of edamame beans that I just slightly warmed them up in the microwave from frozen, and then I topped it off with some sesame seeds. Honestly, this is so tasty and so satisfying, but I would recommend adding in those extra veggies. So on to meal number 4, we have a falafel and chickpea salad type thing with couscous and veg. This one is so tasty. I'm going to rate this a 9 out of 10. I think I just love it. The couscous is so good, and the flavors that are in there are just amazing. It has this like tomato-y kind of, it's really nice. It's not overly strong flavored, but it's just really good and satisfying. Again, as with basically all the previous ones, I am serving it with some extra salad because, we have the carbs here, we have the protein, but there's not much in the way of greenery. And I really like to have some greens in all my lunches, and I'm usually having these meals for lunch. So that's what I did. I think it works really well just with some spinach or whatever salad you have lying around, and it just tastes really good. So that one is a 9 out of 10. Now on to meal number 5. This is the Thai yellow curry with black rice. So this one was definitely my least favorite out of all the ones I tried. I think I'm only going to rate this about a 5 out of 10. Honestly, I feel like it just was quite lacking in flavor. And also, I mean, it says it's a high protein meal, but it only has 10 grams of protein. And in my books, that is not high protein. That's kind of low protein. So as you can see here, I have like over 100 grams of tofu that I've added to the meal to bulk up the protein in this meal. And yeah, overall, I just feel like the flavors weren't really there with this one. It was just a bit lacking in flavor, also lacking in protein, and generally I just wouldn't choose to purchase this meal again. It wasn't like inedible or anything. I still ate it and it tasted fine, but it's only really getting a 5 out of 10 for me. So on to the last meal, and we're going to end on a high note. This one was the lentil spaghetti bolognese. It also has some mushrooms and some other veg in there. This one I was not expecting to like so much. Like, I just didn't think that a spaghetti, like a packaged spaghetti bolognese, could be this yummy, but this was actually really good. So I'm going to rate this one an 8.5 out of 10 because it really did exceed my expectations. Again, as you can see, I'm serving it with some fresh spinach just because I like to get in those extra greens. But overall, this dish was really tasty, really healthy, and delicious. Hey guys, so I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments down below which one of these meals you'd be excited to try yourself. And if you've ever heard of My Muscle Chef, let me know. Again, if you haven't watched my other meal delivery service review on Soulara, check that out as well. They're a 100% plant-based meal delivery service. So if you're interested in more variety of different plant-based meals, I would check that out. Just a quick comparison, I find that My Muscle Chef meals are a bit more safe in a way. I feel like most of them are pretty tasty, but they're not as flavorful and I guess diverse as the Soulara range. The Soulara has a lot more interesting curries and spicy dishes, whereas the My Muscle Chef, I feel, is more like stock standard meals that are just like not as diverse. I still think they are quite diverse and they're definitely really tasty. And to be honest, personally, I would probably opt to reorder My Muscle Chef over Soulara because I just feel that it's more to my taste palette. However, there were some Soulara meals that I like literally loved and I want to recreate myself. So it's a bit like a much over muchness for me. I feel like they're both really good brands. They both have really good options. And I guess it depends on your flavor profile. So I would recommend just trying both and seeing which one you like better. There's obviously a large range of different meal delivery services out there. I have heard of Garden of Eden, I think it's called, which is another plant-based one, which I'm keen to try in the future. So let me know if you'd like to see a review on that in the comments down below. With all that said, I hope you guys are safe and well, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!